Well, everybody, super excited. This is a partnership, something I've been working on for 20 plus years. Carter Rethwish here for Clicks Pro. Every business is looking for an efficient way to market their business, to get their word out so that they can communicate efficiently with their prospects, with their business, with the people that they want to help. So check out what we've got going on here with Clicks Pro, where you can acquire customers on autopilot. Clicks Pro is an incredible automation system. Just check them out at clicks.pro. Not clicks.com, clicks.pro. When you really are looking for somebody that has put together a system that will automate, feature, highlight, follow up, and the key to this that is most important is they do the setup and configuration for you. So many businesses we know say, here's a bunch of awesome software that can't really compete with everything we've put together here, but go figure it out, go set it up yourself. And it just doesn't get done. You can't manage your system that way. That's not an effective way to help a roofing, decking, siding, doctor, dentist, mechanic. They're not going to know how to set these things up. Therefore, all the expensive software they're spending on, and not even terribly expensive, $100, $200, $300, $400 a month, is all going to waste. But you need to have somebody that will set it up for you effectively so that it does work and that you're going to get results. Check it out, everybody. The answer is here. This is it. Clicks Pro. Acquire customers on autopilot. They have set up a system for the complete marketing, reviews, and messaging platform that allows you to communicate instantly. Comes to your cell phone, auto replies, scheduling, everything you need in one place. Manages your Facebook ads, any kind of marketing you need set up, all is capable and input right here through the Clicks Pro guys who are experts. Been working with their founder for a couple decades now. Mega big deals we put together for millions of dollars for clients, but we've always had a heart for smaller businesses because they're the ones who really innovate and make things happen. So get a hold of us and give a shout out to our latest sponsor right here on the Your Little Castle Show, Clicks Pro, clicks.pro. You can call them locally here at 636-329-5577. But they will help you anywhere that you're located as long as you've got internet access. All right, everybody, stay tuned for more. Giddy up. Well, I mean, I don't know how you can have more fun than to have these two gentlemen in the building here, everybody. You get to have a lot of good representation for the fun people in our community, and to have Brandon McNamee and Justin Foust in the same building at the same time is pretty extraordinary.
It's a good night here.
Hey, thanks, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
So we want to talk a little bit about what's it like doing what you guys do in the community. It is such an excitement that you guys create around here. I love it.
No, you surround yourself with good people, just like anything. I think Brandon can attest to it that this is not just us doing this. We have our family and friends that are all involved. It's not just a one-man show. Me speaking at the St. Charles Oktoberfest, we have 23 committee members and over 1,000 volunteers that help through our Oktoberfest and make it a success. And when you have a good time with good people, it's contagious, and a lot of people want to be part of it.
Man, that's for sure. Yeah, and what? Sorry.
Well, no, Brandon, you're on, man. Tell us why do you love this?
Oh man, it's just getting together with everybody, having a good time, and making sure that when you come together, you're doing it for a good reason. And the beer family, the Endless Near Celeste Drink Beer, the Oktoberfest following the one thing that they all share in common is they just want to party, and they also want to do some good. That's it. So it's cool, man. It's good just getting together, having a great time, and raising money while you're doing it.
Yep.
Well, we want to give a shout out while we can to everybody behind us. You can see on the wall, USA Mortgage, sponsor here of the Your Little Castle Show, and couldn't do it without our buddies there, Steve Flowers, the Steve Flowers team. We love what they do to help the community. And my buddy Brooke, Carroll House Furniture. Really cool stuff that they do to help us in our community, and couldn't do it without them either, because it's just when you get these kinds of sponsors and well-known businesses, people that are leaders, showing what they are willing to do to really help the community, it's great to have such great sponsorship from such awesome.
And a beautiful table from Carroll House.
And this table and these
Looks
chairs
great.
are
we just talked
from
about it.
You like
Carroll
nice
House
things.
Furniture.
This is a nice thing.
That's it. Take a
Absolutely.
good look at that,
Yep.
everybody. So very cool. Well, let's jump right back into it. I had on the wall the Oktoberfest. I'm going to put that back up for everybody to see also because that is pretty cool. This is your website, Justin, right?
Yep.
And there we go. Some fun. That's Brandon's. And here's the Oktoberfest.
I mean, look at that. I mean, how can you not look at that page right there and say, that's a good time right there.
What's the wiener dog?
So the wiener dog, you know, we
Right?
and
You
I'll
have
tell you,
the races there, don't you?
the race there on every
Oh,
Saturday
that's right.
at St. Charles Oktoberfest. Fastlane is our big corporate sponsor, and thank you as always. But we have, I mean, 40, 50, 60 participants, and then we have 500 to 1,000 volunteers, but in the crowd just watching them and having a good time cheering on their wiener dog. So it's a good little race.
Well, I mean, like I said, what does it really take for you to put together such an event? I mean, you've got 150,000 people end up showing up at this
Yeah.
event. A couple of years where we had all of our craziness from the world going on, but how long has Oktoberfest been going on? And I mean, gosh, you've had over 1 million people there.
Yeah. So over the years, you know, I got to give kudos to my dad, Dan Foust. He took it private from the city of St. Charles years ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, and went over to Germany and saw Munich and said, it's a disservice of what we call Oktoberfest here in St. Charles, and came back and he started in the middle of the park, a frontier park, you can see, and we just built it out. And what really happens is you have to create good people to bring on the boards, and that's exactly what we did. I mean, when I tell you we have 23 committee members, they're all volunteer, 100% volunteer, and then we have 9 board members. You know, that's 52 weeks of the year that we try to collaborate and try to take ideas and bring vendors and entertainment. And it's just a fun family atmosphere that we've created, and that's why people will do all the work they do. So,
Well, I'll tell you, I got a little bit excited when I heard that you were going to do some work to include the gentleman over in the studio here on the other end here. But Brandon McNamee, you've done an incredible job creating kind of a social media revolution with regard to
Thank you.
the End is Near, Let's Drink Beer, and then you guys have essentially kind of merged together with your efforts for this Oktoberfest. And
For sure.
done a great job to help a ton of charities. Tell us what's that like for you, Brandon, and why do you get so involved with? Why do you love what you're doing with all that?
Man, it's just so. Justin, one of my good friends here, he reached out to me. I knew he was in charge of, or not in charge, but you know, part of Oktoberfest and runs all that. And it was just a good opportunity for us to get involved. And the End is Near, Let's Drink Beer is really just a group of 100,000 plus people that have a great time together. But like I said, they're always down to do the best they can to help each other out and help out the community. And it's really a 95% St. Louis based group. So there's
Right.
a couple, you know, 100,000 plus people that are local, that are just coming together to do what we can here. And it's awesome. And it's just, we're having a good time with it. And yeah.
And then to partner up with Justin here.
It's a perfect
to do what you
partnership,
guys,
yeah.
Are doing there. Justin, 150,000 people.
Yep.
How much has Brandon helped you with that and bringing it together?
yeah, I
for
will
what
tell you,
you're
we
doing
had a
in our
record-breaking Sunday, and that was kind of the whole idea of saying, how can we help other charity groups and build our brand, and also bring in a good partner. And we thought Then Is Near, So Let's Drink Beer is a perfect partnership to bring the awareness of, and we did a mental health, suicide prevention event, and help raise funds for the Liam Michael Foundation, the Kaufman Fund, and the Light Project STL. They were great partners. We, you know, everybody's been affected by some type of mental health, and throughout, you know, their families and friends. And I know Brandon's doing a great job with his Facebook group of talking about things that have affected so many. And it's just one of those things where it was a perfect time to say, let's quit just, you know, talking about doing something, let's just do it. And
Right.
so that it was a great timing to do it. And we're going to build from it. And that's kind of one thing where I said, you know, this is not just an Oktoberfest and the End is Near. We hope to hold many, many different events over the year
Yeah.
to help others, because the one thing I want to get everybody out is bring your family and friends and let them get involved in nonprofit groups. It's the number one thing. When you bring your family and your kids and you bring them around these type of events, they will see that they want to help others. And that's what I've seen from him. You know, he brings his kids to the Oktoberfest. We bring our children around to all these events. The First Capital Lions Club, whom our family's very involved with. There's so many good nonprofits that do tremendous work in our community. So we just need to advertise them more.
Well, like I said, just to put together the work that you guys have to make this all happen. What got me most interested with all the excitement, and you and I were talking a little about, and you had me come up on stage. I was kind of thinking, get to do my dance, get the crowd going, hold up the Cardinal Cowboy rings, and I think the trophy or the hat, whatever we got going on there. But when the next day, I said, what's going on for you guys the next day? Who you got going on? What's the deal? We said, well, we've got some charity stuff we're doing, and it's in collusion with our buddy Brandon over here. And it's for 3 awesome charities. And what's even better than that? So we came down, we did a little quick interview with you guys down there, covered a little bit of that, and then you decided we're really going to make this into a big fundraiser. So you've got a little check that you brought to share with everybody.
So our committee, with the Brandon of the End His Nears, Let's Drink Beer, our group has decided to. Let's just put this up.
Hello.
Yeah, we don't need Brandon.
Hello.
No,
well, you can put it.
I'm like, let me be like Wilson from Home Improvement real quick.
So this is a great picture, actually. The Cardinal Cowboy and myself and a check.
And then my head, top of it.
So you can see those our organization, the Oktoberfest Committee, has decided to. God, we're really messing.
Figure out a better way to hold that thing.
So either way,
That looks great.
we have decided that it is a.
There we go.
How can we help these organizations that we raise money through Venmo, through the End His Nears, so Let's Drink Beer group, and that raised a good amount of money, but we felt that there was just more that we should do for these charities. And so the Oktoberfest board, the committee decided that how do we just help out all 3 organizations, so we decided to donate $5,000 to each group. And we had groups from the beer vendors throughout the park. 2 or 3 of the beer vendors picked out these organizations to help raise money. So their Sunday tips for their beer groups, they donated to this cause. And pretty much the St. Charles Oktoberfest has picked up the remaining balance. I'm not going to tell you what that balance was, but it was a great gesture from our committee to show our appreciation and to build from here on out, because this was the first annual event, and we're going to build from this. I think we're going to do some really, really great things, and I honestly would see this number double next year, hopefully, and higher than that.
Yep, we got a lot more time to plan it out.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to put a tight shot over here on me with the holding this up so you can see the total there, everybody. But look at that. Holy cow, 15.
This is perfect. This is the most beautiful.
Save that.
15,000.
15,000.
These guys are great. Talk about it. If you want to have fun hanging out with some fun guys, get in touch with the guys.
We're going to go cash this later.
We have later, but
just walk into Walmart Pay Center or whatever.
This is a good group of fun guys.
And how we chose these groups, sorry to interrupt, but it's these 3 groups. Lisa Picker with Lee and Michael Foundation. She lost her child.
She's so sweet.
And she's so sweet. And they're doing great things. And it's like, how do we help organizations that are local organizations that are putting it back into our community? So when you come down to the Oktoberfest, you're helping Lisa Picker at Lee and Michael Foundation. You're helping a Kennedy Graff at the Project STL.
Right.
You know personally the Kaufman Fund and how many great things they do for the veterans. So the money you guys come down to the Oktoberfest, we are giving it right back into the community. A little tidbit, I think we paid out over $100,000 to all of our beer vendors this year. So you had the Bar Males, the St. Dominic, St. Charles West, the JCs, the Lions Club. I'm missing a couple of groups, but I mean the St. Peter's Hockey Club is a new group. There are organizations that are giving money back and helping many, many people along the way, and that's what the partnership's all about. So we appreciate everybody.
Well, when you get this kind of an event put together, and what you guys have contributed out in community stuff, that's what the Cardinal Cowboy thing is always all about. So that's why I put the hat on, because you guys are really doing great work to make a huge impact. And I don't know anybody else that puts so much together. I mean, there are some other big organizations, but not such grassroots level like you guys have. I mean, it's just it's got to be a group effort, but you've got a whole lot of people that are supporting you, and just to get the kind of results you get. And I talk about results, I'm talking about 150,000 people showing up down at a little park down off the highway from St. Charles, and then to have 150,000 people, 120 120,000, 110,000 people joining in your groups, you're really doing something to really make an impact and communicate and help people. Tell me, what is it you guys really do that you think sets it apart? What's really led to your guys' success? Brandon, I'll start with you on that. Why do you think you grow in those groups and be able to contribute to organizations like Oktoberfest and the charities you work with? Why do you think that's been such a success?
I think it's the group's actual genuine passion to give back. I mean, they genuinely care. It's taken a lot of trial and error to get the group to have the member personality that we have as an overall. I mean, we've had ups and downs with certain people and ended up with just a good core group of 112,000 people that all just actually care. They all genuinely care. They love to have a good time, and they love to just help each other out.
Yeah, if you can see that between the guys there, the end is near. It's 111,500 people
Right there
that have joined just that one group.
Yeah.
And just the
Well,
effort
that's our main group. Yeah, and like I said, 111,500 people. They're all. You go to that group and you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get compassion. You're gonna get genuine concern for fellow people, fellow man, you're gonna get these people genuinely actually care about each other, and they care about people that they don't even know, and it's crazy to see them if you go to the one post I made today right there, that's kind of little got me there in my little funny outfit.
I can actually, what I'll do is I'll put up on the screen so for everybody
that's
so we
just
can see.
That's just one of the things that they come together to do, and that is actually me earlier rallying them together to it's a little silly picture, but there's John Long. But it's
this one right here, beer fan?
Yeah. That's
is it clean enough for me to show?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's on Facebook, it's clean.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Of course.
But it's basically just, it's one of those, like I said, it's one of those times where we all get to come together and I
unbelievable.
That's a stud.
You are.
Attractive.
Yes. I think it's
Wow.
works.
But yeah, what we're doing there is I'm rallying people together for a group member named Chris Sen, who's battling stage 4 cancer. He's out of options, basically. He quit chemo, and he found something new he needs $30,000 raised. So we make a post, they rally together, we raise the money. That's the idea. That's just what they do. They come together. I made that 4 hours ago, and Chris's fiance, Amy, already sent me a message like, holy hell. And look at how much money's already in my Venmo. That's just what they do. That's what we do. And we're drinking beers, we're having fun, we're laughing, and we're having a good time doing it.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. It's just amazing. That's why I said we want to keep covering all this stuff that you do and keep working to support what you guys got going on because you help so many people.
Thank you.
Justin?
Definitely a group
effort. Similar tactic here with regard to involving the community. I mean, I just can't emphasize too much how it is to put together. I've been to your events for numerous years, been on stage a couple times, get to entertain the crowd a little bit, and I've just never seen anything like that. Busch Stadium, and then Oktoberfest with regard to how many people you can put into one place where there's just in a complete, I don't want to call it wild mayhem, but it is a blast, and there are just so many people.
Controlled mayhem.
And it just turns into this incredible event, and it's right here in St. Charles. Gosh, tell me more about why you keep doing this and what you think it really does to help our community.
Honestly, it's one of those things where, at a young age, our family has created this atmosphere of saying it's okay to give back and be involved at a young age. And I remember years ago, at that time, I was just pouring beer as a beer vendor, and I'm seeing, my dad working the whole Oktoberfest and working hard. I'm going, I want to be more involved. And that's what it happens. Like Brandon this year says, how do I be more involved with the Oktoberfest committee?
Right.
All right. And it's one of those things where it's contagious, where you get around people and you bring your family and friends, and people see the good you do. Now, you're going to have people doubt you, and you're going to say you're doing this or that. And the realization is, we give up a lot of family time. This is not a Justin Foust event. This is just, I'm the lucky guy that gets to be the, on the face of the camera right now. But I mean, there are really special people on our board, and we're going to be advertising them pretty soon on our Facebook page because they need to be celebrated. And all of our volunteers, we have over 1,000 volunteers that help with the Oktoberfest.
That's
and
insane,
people realize that it comes back in St. Charles community. Years ago, Frontier Park, nobody has used Frontier Park for a festival like we have. We've used the very north end to the very south end, and nobody. Years ago, when my dad brought some entertainment up and said, we want to put the Glockenspiel, the Milwaukee group that comes from the Human Cuckoo Clock, very good family friends, and my dad brought to the board what they wanted to play for the cost, and the board was like, no, we can't do that, we can't spend that. My dad like, we're doing it, and we have to build this German feel, and now that area is our most popular area for the St. Charles Oktoberfest. So shout out to the Glockenspiel. Very good family friends in Milwaukee. So it's just a good feel when you come down the Oktoberfest. 0 arrests the last 2 years at St. Charles Oktoberfest.
That's incredible.
I mean,
150,000 people in
How do you get
jail.
150,000 people?
And it's just everybody knows that.
And they're drinking beer.
They're drinking beer. You know, I think we did about over 1,100 kegs this year. But you know, it's just everybody knows what they're doing. We have plenty of security. The board and the committee do a fantastic job of, everybody knows their roles, and we have a great relationship with St. Charles City. You know, just the staff and the park rangers and you know, St. Charles Police do a great job.
Well, I want to give a shout out for that stuff. That's just incredible work you're putting together there, and it does make a huge impact. Obviously, there's thousands of people that get to enjoy what's going on there. But Brandon, you've got another little bit of excitement. We've got 4 of these sitting on our table over here. I want to share with everybody. Take a look here, everybody. If you haven't had some of the End is Near, so let's drink beer. There it is.
Let's drink beer.
Yeah, let's slide it over.
Hey,
there it is.
hang on there.
I'll take off
right there.
Take off our titles. There it is. And I mean, this is some good stuff, and been selling like crazy. I was there when you guys launched this. Tell everybody.
Oh yeah, you were there at Good News in Defiance.
Right. Yeah. Tell everybody why you launched this and what you're hoping to do with what you got going on here.
Well, it's just Good News. Dan and Matt at Good News reached out to me and they said, "Hey, let's make a beer for the group." I said, "That sounds like my dream come true." And I went to Defiance and to the brewery there last probably February. And I picked out the hops. I rubbed them all together. I did the smell thing. I kind of helped them make it. Yeah, it was fun. Had a good time, and it turned out to be just delicious and fantastic.
Well, if you would, I've got you. Hold that up right next to you so they can see that up a little closer there. And actually, we're going to cheat here for a second. I'm going to have you handle it. I'll have you hand it to our good friend Justin. And so, yeah, hand
Brandon's
it to Justin,
Justin.
and we'll move over to our
Justin's friend,
quote-unquote wide shot. There it is. And
oh, that's wide.
Can you see that? Hold
That's
it up right in
wide.
front of you, a little bit higher up.
Higher.
And right
There.
go center with that, yeah. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Hey, look at that, everybody.
There is that. I sponsors
Justin.
Brandon McNamee. Good news here.
Hey,
I want royalties off this, by the way. All right?
Justin
me
is an
too.
official. Move it this way.
This way? There you go.
Justin's
I need
an
left
official.
hand. There you go.
There you go. Official model for the beer now.
Yeah.
For everybody there, but
So hot.
that looks good, and that's
I'm married. I'm married. You can see the ring.
So hot right now.
That's some great beer, and
Yep.
that goes into what we do.
Great
too.
collaboration. Great logo. Good St. Charles. Good News Brewing is all Frenchtown and St. Charles. They're a great addition to St. Charles City. We're happy to have them. So plus Defiance.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, these are the kinds of things that actually impact the community. Getting together, collaborating, having a drink with your friends, and putting together such an exciting event, a series of events. How many events now, Brandon, have you had at your? I've seen them at Hot Shots a number of times, and there's.
Well, we're planning out
people
a-
show up for these events all over.
We've done-
You're always raising money for somebody.
We've done, we've done several. Dozens at this point. But we're planning on doing a Friendsgiving here in the next couple weeks, and then an '80s prom, and everything we do. You know, we're going to do the Friendsgiving this early December, and all the money is going to be raised to donate to some families so they can have a Christmas. And we're looking forward to that, seeing how much we can raise and how many families we can take care of for that. Then we're going to do an '80s prom in the spring. And we're just keeping it going.
Well, incredible stuff again. I'm going to give everybody another quick look. This is your fan page here we've got on the wall behind us. I'll let everybody. I'm going to go ahead and put that out on the screen for everybody
Look at those
to
legs.
take a look at. But
And to add on this is with Brandon's group is, I don't think anybody realizes how many people reach out to him on a daily basis, asking for help or trying to market or there's so many people in need, and he's done an unbelievable job. I mean, this realization is it could be a full-time job of handling this Facebook page. I mean, you literally can't go to. I had a couple of drinks with him before this, maybe.
We only had
the guys
6
on-
apiece.
It's a possibility.
And the phone, and
We
the
got a
phone
ride.
is just nonstop going off, and it's just that's a good thing. You cannot go down anywhere, a restaurant, bar, and someone does not know him. So that means he's doing good things, and I urge everyone out there to be involved. And when you see an event like Brandon is having, or the St. Charles Oktoberfest, or any event that you could see on my own Facebook page, you know, we hold a lot of events for nonprofits. Is get out, be involved, bring your families. We're always looking for help. Like, we want volunteers, we want people involved, we want companies to sponsor, because the realization is it all comes back to our community, and you know, everybody wins in this situation. So, you know, and I want to give kudos to Brandon, because, you know, I've known him for I think about a little over a year. He's look at him. I mean, he's the
I
best
love
looking
you.
guy in a white t-shirt.
No, but also kudos to you, man. I'm not trying to, you know, but you really are, dude. I feel like I've known you a lot longer than just a year, and I love what you do as well, and I love watching it, and I love collaborating. I think we're gonna have some damn good times together and raise a damn good amount of money, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, with that, everybody, we want to talk a little bit about what we do with regard to highlighting those leaders in our community. And for you guys, it's my honor to name you both as Cardinal Cowboy Community Leaders. So you guys each we'll get a picture with you each.
I call front.
Some people.
No, I'm going to put it around you. We have to stand up.
Well, a lot of people just throw it over your shoulder right there.
Oh.
And then there's the actual.
You know what the rock is cooking?
Now you know what it feels
You
like.
smell.
What the rock is
You don't
cooking.
know what he's cooking. You smell what
But
he's
there
cooking.
it is.
I was forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's Justin Foust, our community leader there, donning the belt, and he'll be able to put that on. We'll take a picture here after we.
This is not a Justin Foust belt. This is the St. Charles Oktoberfest committee. So I appreciate all you guys out there. They picked me out of the group. They said, you know,
You're the ugliest.
I'm the ugliest.
Yeah, so they thought
So
make it real easy.
speaking of that, I think we need to do like a show, Beauty and the Beast, and we'll let the people.
I'll be the beast.
Well, I was gonna say that, but, but thank you. There you go.
Brandon, you're also honored. We're honored too.
Oh
Allow
wow,
you to
this is
put it on
actually a
you.
weight. This
Yes.
actually has a good amount of weight to
It's
it.
got some
pal.
girth to it there. It's a
Girth. It does have some girth to it.
heck of a
Not used to that.
heck of a belt there for you. But
Thanks.
talk about it. What it is you enjoy helping the community.
I'm sorry.
Tell everybody why you love doing what you're doing, help the community as we finish up here.
Oh, I mean, you just get to. I mean, helping somebody is always a good time, but we're, like I said, we're having a good time while we're doing it. I mean, we're chugging beers, and I mean that who would have thought that a bunch of people coming together to based around drinking beer and partying would make an impact like they've had. I mean, this group, when you add it all up together with the Tip the Bill challenge and all the events we've done, we're over $1.5 million of donated money in 2 years, which is pretty awesome. That's a damn good group of people.
Yep.
Well, there it is.
And we're having fun doing it.
As we finish up, stay tuned for more, everybody. This is the Your Little Castle Show.
It's like a
All right,
bra.
everybody. Giddy up.
Giddy up.